Right, next up we've got the snares. I'm just going to stop the kick and bring the volume down a bit. Alright. I've got those samples set aside because I quite like them. Similar to the kick, I'm just going to make 2 snares just so you can hear them more often. Right, so quite nice and textured already. What am I going to do? Okay. EQ with snares is really important because to get sort of snap, punch and weight in your snare you need to layer it. I've got 4 samples here, so each one needs to be taking up their own space. We've got a nice high snappy one with a little bit of low punch. This nice mid-rangey snap. Some airiness and some more punch down the bottom. So I'm going to EQ them for sort of the qualities that they have. Add in the spectrum. Massive peak at 196 here. So I'm going to accent that a bit. Lacking a bit more, going up to about 1.8 kilohertz. I mean 1.08 kilohertz. So take that down and bring it up for the high snap around this area. Perfect. I'm just going to roll off the very high end. Okay, next snare. Some decent low frequency content. There's a nice, yeah, there it is. There's a nice grittiness in the middle there. So I'm just going to take down between those two, just to accent the middle a bit more. And sort of maybe around 2.5 kilohertz I can hear a nice swooshiness. Yeah. So accent that as well. And I'm going to take down the top end because we had a lot of top end on the other snare. Perfect, next one. We've got the boom around here, 143. Ooh, that's lovely. I'm not digging this top end, it's a bit too, yeah, that's a bit too airy for me, so I'm going to take it down a little bit. About like that. Get some of the grit in. There's also a bit of a wafty. Oh, sorry, I got a text. Yeah, there it is. So I need to take that out. It's coming out. Much more, oh blimey, much more defined and ballsy. Right, there's good content between 100 and 154 hertz, so I'm going to do a boost with a low Q, like that. Oh, there's a very nice snap there as well. Whack a bit of that in. Take down the very top. Lovely, that's a great snare. I'm going to make that my sort of more predominant Oh, I just realised there's a bit of a gap at the start here. That's why it sounds a bit funky. Get rid of that. Silly me. Much better. Right, so all the snares together. Nice boomy low end. Bit more hollow around the middle here, and some good sort of snap between 1 kilohertz and about 10 kilohertz. That's what we like. Alright, what to do now? Right, same as kick, we're going to put a bit of parallel compression on. About the same attack as well, just for that snappiness. Like generally I normally kind of treat my kicks and snares about the same. Apart from sort of the level of EQ they require. That's a lovely snare, I like that. Okay, there's a little trick that I taught myself. If you make a reverb with a really short decay, maybe normally around 600 milliseconds, just take out the bottom end. With a bit of diffusion so it's nice and thick and a bit of reflection as well. The same way that you added in the compression, you can add in some reverb, just so instead of having a completely dry snare sound, it sounds more like it's in a room, it's more kind of real and rounded, and sort of positioned, I guess. So we'll add it in the same way until it just catches. You can't really hear the reverb, the snare sounds more live, so let's try and do that. There we go. I'm not sure how much of that you can hear on your side, but if we A-B it, then we can hear the effect it's having. That's with it, and without it. So it just adds a bit of kind of space to it. What does it need? Should I go for characteristic? No. Okay. I'm gonna add the camel crusher. I'm gonna add some parallel distortion. One of the things parallel distortion does is create a little bit of headroom, because the way distortion works, it basically clips off the very top of the waves, which means it's actually taking up less space. So let's add some of that in. Okay, that's actually taking up headroom because it's parallel distortion. I said it wrong. If you just drop the distortion on the main snare channel here, then you would get more headroom. But I think it sounds nice just beefing it up like that. Cool. Stop that clipping. So that's quite nice. So let's build up a little. How much time have I got? 9 minutes 52. Let's make a little sort of kick snare pattern here. I'm a big fan of triplets on kicks, so you'll probably find me using that a fair amount. Yeah, I kind of like that pattern. Cool, there we go. Next part, we're going to do some hats and use a little bit of a loop, just to show you how I edit audio. Good. Alright, cheers, thanks.